Testaroo, 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 testarones. Okay, so today's video, well, the gameplay is gonna be shit. I'm winging it. I'm just trying to get an upload out because people have asked for an upload. It's alright. So, like I said, I'm winging it because I've just wrote a word thing. So, like, this is a live story, and I've just wrote a word thing, like of what I'm going to say briefly. I haven't actually wrote a script, and a lot of people know that I do like to write scripts. Alright, so you've read the title, you know what happens. I nearly broke my leg going down like a really small jump, I would call it, but I don't know, like some people call it a big jump. It was big for me. So I was on a bike. It has decent like bars and everything. I don't know, it's not a very amazing bike, but it's a good bike. It's decent. The frame is heavy though. Like, it's good for bike rides, it's not good for going off jumps. It's really heavy basically. You can hardly wheel it. Like, my mate that's really good at wheeling it, his channel will be in the description. He is so good at wheeling, and he can't even wheel the bike. It's so heavy. The brakes are good, everything's good, it's just a heavy bike. So we were going somewhere called the motorway jumps, and if you live near me, you probably know what the motorway jumps are. You go down. I'll put a picture on the screen. You go down like a really long, well, it's not long, it's just steep, going down this hill, and then just as you go straight, you go up a ramp, and then you go into the air. Right, so it's about 4 miles to these jumps down the cycle track, and we went there because we went to the jetty, which is basically just like a place people go to fish, and it's next to the water. It's quite cool. My mates jump in there when they're bored. I don't. I mean, we went there with my cousin, and my cousin he had a rip in his pants and his balls were hanging out. I digress. So we go down to the jumps, and it's about 4 miles to go there. So we get there. Petrus goes down it like 3 times before I even dare to go down once. I go down. He's because I'm scared to go off the edge. I just pull my brakes. So when I finally go down, I go up the ramp. Like, it's really fast going down. I go up the ramp. I lose my pedals a little bit, but I find them back again, and then I just go down and hit the floor, and then I nearly go into a tree, but that's fine. But that was fine. Like, the first time I went down, I was just shook at the bottom. I was shaking, and you know, if it's your first time going down a jump, which is not like tiny, it is quite scary. So I was shook at the bottom, shaking. I was like, I feel like I'm a bad man. Second time, it takes me about 15 minutes to get back up because I'm shaking so much. I can hardly pull my bike up. It's so mad. So I get to the top, and the first time trying to go down, I go down. So it's not even like I stop once, I just go down. Going down, I was looking at the jump, I was like, I've done you before, I'm going to finesse you this time. So I'm looking at it like it's like an opponent, and I'm gonna smack its ass like with chopsticks, like a Chinese mother to its baby child. Ching chong, shang wang. That was racism. I'm not racist. So I go down really fast, going down faster than the time before. And when I hit the ramp, the bike goes up it, and in midair, the front wheel goes forward. I lose my pedals, and basically I'm in the air, just holding on to my handlebars like Superman flying. And then what I do is, when I go back down, I hit like my arse on the seat, and the seat bends down to the wheel. So like, yeah, the bike went down, skidded to the left, and then my leg went in between the seat and it was my femur, the biggest bone in your body. That went behind the seat and the wheel, and basically the bike skid across the floor, and then it hit a log in front of it. So I was on the floor with my leg trapped in my bike, and I couldn't move. I just looked up at Petrus, right? And this is why he started like laughing. I looked up at Petrus, put my ring finger, I put it down, looked at him, put my hand up, and I went, "Squaw!" Now I think about it, it's pretty stupid, but I just looked at him and went, "Squaw!" And then yeah, he started dying, and then so was I was laughing, and then I look at my leg, and I grasp what's just happened. I've just gone through the air, nearly gone front forward off my handlebars, landed with my leg stuck, and skidded into a log. Alright, that's bad enough. So I look at my leg and I'm thinking, I've broken my femur. So I genuinely think I've broken my femur. So Petrus comes down, I'm like, I'm not crying, but I'm about to, because I'm just grasping the situation. So I'm like, Petrus, get down here. I think I've broken my femur. I just keep like repeating broken my femur because it's funny, like just purely for the funniness. I don't know why I weren't taking it more seriously. I could have properly hurt my leg, and I was just laughing about it in the middle of a cycle track where there's no roads or anything. It's next to a motorway, so I don't know. I guess you could argue that the ambulance was coming up the motorway, but I don't know. So I'm on the floor. I realise what's happened. I'm sat there like, Petrus, get down here now. He's dying because of that thing where I just look up and go, squaw. And I'm sat here like, Petrus, get down here. I've broken my femur. So he finally comes down, pulls up the seat a little bit so I can get my leg just out. I walk away, pull my pants down. I'm like, I've broken my femur. And I hadn't, because I was walking on it. And if I broke my femur, then it would hurt like a lot more. So I wasn't even crying at this point. I was just really like about to. But I was just looking at it. It wasn't bent because there was no one there. And Petrus is straight, so he didn't look. So I'm just looking at my leg. I'm thinking like, oh, I've broken my leg, but I haven't, obviously. And I don't know. Now I look back and it's a bit silly, but it's just the funniest moment of my life. My back tyre has a massive skid mark in it. If I can, I'll show a picture, but I guarantee I won't. And I just have my leg stuck under the wheel and the bike for like 15 minutes while Petrus is dying, like gasping for air. So now my seat on that bike, I need to buy a new seat because it's bent like backwards a bit. It's just so funny to me. That is the story. Story time is over. And I know it sounds stupid as hell, but that is what happened. Oh, this has come to about a 7-minute video without it being edited down. So I hope you found this video helpful. But yeah, that's been my story of when I didn't break my femur, but I'm gonna say that I broke my femur in the title. I'll see you later, and don't stick knives in toasters. No guys, I'm sorry, I was going to end the video, but then I realised, ha, it's my cousin's birthday, and I didn't buy him anything. So guys, please from this video go and check out his channel. That would help me so much, because then he'll collab with me finally. And also it's his birthday, so go do something nice in the world. If you don't have £1 to give to charity, then just go sub to Will. It'll be something. I'll see you later guys, and toodaloo, have a nice poo.